Hello everyone, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, so um, if you have a research project, quantitative research project to develop inferential statistics, which means you need to find the correlation between two variables. So what you need to do is you must have first your data, the raw data that has been downloaded into Excel and also SPSS. SPSS is a software that you can download it for free. If you cannot have it, you may ask from your friends who have already had SPSS, maybe those students from statistics. So it is easier to have SPSS rather than Excel to analyze statistics data inferentially. Remember that inferential data means inferential analysis means that you have more complex analysis in order to maybe you compare means, you maybe find the correlation. Yeah, so that is why you need something helpful to analyze your data. Okay, so after you have downloaded your raw data in Excel, supposed to be this one, you have their names, the gender, the age, and then I put this Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. These are the questions or the statements in the questionnaire. So for example, Q1 here, the statement is, I have a lot of experiences in learning English. Okay, I do not need to write them up all. I just need to give them the code Q1. So it depends on how many questions or statements in your questionnaire. Suppose that this sample questionnaire has 20 statements. So I put Q1 until Q20. Right. And remember to put it questionnaire 1, or you can also use not questionnaire 1 but the variable that is presented in the questionnaire. For example, this is students' willingness to communicate. Okay, and this one is students speaking confidence. Okay, so questionnaire 1 and questionnaire 2. Make sure that the data is not overlapped. Okay, make sure that the data were correctly downloaded, were correctly processed, unless you will have miscalculation or misanalysis. Okay, so next step, so the first one, you downloaded the data and rechecking, and then the second one, you name the seed in your Excel. And then the third one, what you have to do is codifying the statements into Q1 until Q whatever. It depends on your questionnaire. And then the fourth one, you have to check the names of your participants. If you do not put names, maybe you put the student's number. Student's number is also matters. It also matters. So make sure that you really remember the who is filling out the questionnaire. So suppose that we have Van Helsing, Sudiro, Rimar, Gerald, Combat, and Purdue. I name or I codify Van Helsing as student 1. So this way. And Sudiro as student 2, Rimar student 3, Gerald, Combat, and Purdue student 6, and etc. It is very easy to put their names. You must ask a question, Miss, should I retype all of them? For sure not. You just need to copy and paste. Okay, pay attention how to copy paste. Take a look. I copy Van Helsing until Purdue and copy. and then I put them here, student 1, student 2, 3, and etc. And then paste special and transpose. Ta-da! You have it all. Transpose means from you copy from something that is as a list, and then you put it in paste, okay, as a landscape. So from portrait to landscape. That's the use of copying and pasting in transpose version. Okay, and then you do again copy pasting and transpose, but pay attention. Q1, okay, just block them all, and then copy, okay, and right away here, Van Helsing, paste special, not only clicking transpose but also values and number formats. Okay, ta-da, you have them all. Okay, and then the next thing what you have to do is to find out the average. Put equals, because in Excel you cannot count anything other than you put an equal symbols. Equal means the formula or rumus. So equals, and then type average. This is to find the mean or rata-rata, and then brackets. Okay, pay attention. B13, and then semicolon. G13. So from the beginning until the end, okay, and put another brackets and enter. Right, you have them. This is the mean. Okay, and should you do that copy pasting again? No. Should we calculate one by one? For sure not. You can just put your cursor here. Take a look. It has a change icon until you find a plus with black color. Scroll them up. Yeah, you have them all with those mean score. Okay, so it is very easy. Okay, you do the same with your questionnaire too. Okay, so not all students have the same time or same pace to fill out the questionnaire. In your first questionnaire, the first students who fill out the questionnaire is Van Helsing, and then followed by Sudiro, ended by Purdue. But in your second questionnaire, the first student is Rimar, not Van Helsing anymore, and the last one is not Purdue but Gerald. So you must do a little bit effort to copy pasting. If you can just in questionnaire 1, you can just block all these questions result and then paste special and transposing in the second line. You cannot do that. You have to copy it one by one, right? So Van Helsing, okay, here's Van Helsing. You can copy and remember, paste special, values, transpose, okay, right? You can do for the rest with Sudiro and Purdue, okay? All right, so you have them all. Miss, how about if we have uh 100 100 participants? Yeah, that's the challenge in quantitative research, right? uh, Some people say that quantitative research is easier because it's just numbers. But you did rechecking, okay? You cannot just copy pasting the numbers and or directly analyze it. For sure not. You have to really rechecking. That's the essence of research. Mengulang, reread, recheck. Okay, so data input is the most crucial part in quantitative research. Okay, we have them all. Now we are going to look for the mean, the same, average, the beginning till the end, brackets, enter. Okay, scroll all them up here. Alright, so you have all the means of all questionnaire. Now we have done with Excel. Now we will find the SPSS. Okay, so you need to copy pasting, right, the mean. So for example, I have this one 3.33. Okay, just block all the means and then paste here to the first table of your data view in SPSS. Do the same with speaking confidence. Okay, so sorry, hold on. Okay, this is for variable 2. So variable 1, variable 2. If you ever ask me why can't we use 3 variables, well, see how many variables you need to do data input. It will be very hardworking. So it has a display like var, like this variable. So how to make this willingness to communicate and speaking confidence? You can switch to variable view, okay, and this one, willingness to communicate, it's already correct, but this one, student speaking confidence. So just click, so double click, yeah, confidence, right? Okay, the measure is a scale because this is a questionnaire, so it has a ratio, okay, and scale again, right? So now what we have to do, we click again the data view. The first thing we need to do the normality test. Normality test means that is the data bias, full of bias or not? Is the data valid or not? So let's try, click analyze, descriptive statistics, explore. Okay, so in normality test, if you have two variables, we must measure the normality test one by one. So we cannot use both, right? So willingness to communicate, put them in the dependent list, click plot, click all of this. Factor levels together, stem and leaf, histogram, and normality plot with test. So continue and click both and okay. Wait a minute, okay. Yep. Test of normality. You can take a look here. The statistics is 0, okay. 0 di depan koma tidak ditulis ya di SPSS. So you can read this 0, 0.095. So they have Kolmogorov-Smirnov and Safiro-Wilk. Both of them are the way to test the normality of your data. And also we have 0.977. So what is meant by normal, when the data is said to be normal, is when the p-value here, the statistic, the number here is more than 0.05, more than 0.05. If it is more than 0.05, means that the data is normally distributed. Okay, see, this is the plot. Okay, yeah, it shows that data is normally distributed. Now, what we can do is that we do the copy pasting. Okay, we have this copy. Okay, and you really need to have Microsoft Word. Okay, so put data analysis, A, normality test for willingness to communicate, and then we will have normality test for speaking confidence, and afterward we will have correlational analysis. Oopsie. Okay, so we have here and paste. Okay, okay, and then we are going to continue to test the second variable, analyze descriptive statistics, and explore. We will move them back and change to speaking confidence. Plot, remember, 1, 2, 3, 4. Continue. Okay. Okay, it has to be more than 0.05. So, is it more than 0.05? Yes. So, this is also normally distributed. Okay, copy again. And paste. Okay. So, after we know that both data are normal, okay, now we can continue to correlational analysis. Oh, why do I put it here? Okay, this one, minimize, data view, analyze, correlate. Since you have two variables, you need to click bivariate. Okay, you have to move all of them to here, variables. Click Pearson and two-tailed. Okay, and then we click okay, options. Okay, put means and standard deviation so that we do not need to count the mean again. Okay, continue, and okay, right, so we have found this. Okay, the correlation, take a look at the significance here. The significance, okay, is 0.00, means that the data is valid. And then take a look at Pearson correlation. The correlation is 1. Okay, this is also 1. So let's just copy, alright, and then paste. Okay, then we have all of them. These are the correlational analysis. Okay, good luck with trying.